So as you guys know, I now have a Patreon site going forward where we'll dive into much greater analytical detail with Iraq's news to see what's really happening in Iraq. Here's Iraq's general filler news for you that contradicts itself and is very confusing and misleading and challenging to understand. Let's see what this news has to say and how bad it contradicts itself and makes it very difficult to understand. The negotiating delegation of Kurdistan resumes its dialogues on the budget of an upcoming visit to Baghdad. Kurdistan Regional Government announced Tuesday, March 23rd, that the negotiating delegation will return to Baghdad soon to resume its dialogues regarding the region's share of the federal budget, while indicating that there is an agreement on a new formulation with Baghdad that was included in the draft budget. Kurdistan government said in a statement followed by the Maswala that the formulation agreed upon in the draft budget included two proposals and that the region is ready to implement one of the two proposals that were agreed upon. He added that the region's delegation will return to Baghdad within the next few days. They actually told us next week. So more contradictive information. Now they're saying next few days. Yesterday they actually said next week to resume dialogues and implement what has been agreed upon. Whether the agreement with the federal government and its inclusion in the budget law of the agreement that was concluded on with some of the political blocs regarding the share of the Kurdistan region in the budget, indicating that the regional government, it announced its agreement to implement what had been agreed upon with the region's share of the budget. A member of the Parliamentary Finance Committee, Mohammed Ibrahim, stated that the budget contains many articles and it is unlikely to pass it in one session. Unlikely to pass it in one session. Now they're suggesting it's going to need maybe at least a few different sessions of Parliament to complete it. The budget dispute is related to Article 11 related to oil exports and the agreement with the region regarding the revenues to be delivered. And he indicated that there are swinging political positions regarding to vote on the budget and that there is political pressure in Parliament to go ahead and resolve differences with the region to vote on the budget. Parliament failed last week to vote on the federal budget for 21 due to continuing disagreements over some items, and voting on them was postponed until next Saturday. Baghdad and Erbil reached an agreement at the end of last year on the financial budget, stipulating that the region needs to hand over, Kurdistan has to give Baghdad 250,000 barrels of oil per day and half of the revenues from border crossings and other to the federal government in exchange for a share in the budget of about 12.6%. Kurdish bloc reveals the existence of a political deal to pass the 21 budget. A member of the Kurdish Future Bloc revealed on Tuesday that there is a political deal to pass the 21 budget in exchange for a vote on the next government formation. Shams al-Din said in a statement that the political deals that were concluded between the influential political forces in Baghdad and the region were to pass this year's budget in exchange for passing the government's formation. He pointed out that the matter is the most prominent reason for the delay in resolving the budget until now, which caused the failure of corrupt schemes to control the fate of people and to neglect them in these deals over the past 17 years. And guys, I hope you caught that in that second paragraph. They're now saying that political deals were concluded between influential political forces in Baghdad to pass the budget, okay, in exchange for passing the next government's formation. So right now, guys, they're now mixing the upcoming elections with passing the budget. Okay, hope you saw that. Kurdish Parliament, a new round of talks for the Kurdish delegation in Baghdad next week. You guys already saw this article on the previous two videos. Just showing you how this video, or this news article right here, semi-conflicts with the first two news articles, guys. So There you go. It's not the easiest of news to understand. The news is it's very contradictive and very misleading. That's why since Sunday, guys, your comments clearly reveal you are very confused. So anyway, we will tonight on Patreon, we will have a very detailed video to help you guys understand what's really happening in Iraq and why the news does this. Why you see filler news or general news continuously contradicting itself, making this very difficult to understand. You guys are the best. Take care and have a great day.